First of all, great to see you. And I guess congratulations, A, on getting to 100 caps and B, for reaching the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm not at the 100 caps yet, but I hope to be. Yeah, and yeah, obviously the playoffs is important to have, I guess, a spot guaranteed. But yeah, we still know how important tomorrow is because we know if we finish second in the group, we, I guess, have a home tie, which obviously will be to our advantage. So still all to play for. Yeah, still concentrating on tomorrow's game, and it's going to be important to try and get the victory.
I know you're a guy that doesn't like a lot of fuss, but obviously it is a momentous, well, it could be a momentous occasion for you, and we're all really, really genuinely excited and chuffed for you. And, you know, we know how much you've achieved whilst playing for Wales, but I'm intrigued to know, what has playing for Wales really meant for you over the years?
Just to put on the shirt is just a massive honour in itself. I think everybody knows how passionate I am and how passionate the team is just to be playing for Wales. So yeah, I guess to hopefully reach the milestone will be incredible, a special moment for me and my family. But yeah, I think the most important thing is we need to concentrate on this game first and foremost, because we need to give the fans and everybody the 3 points to give ourselves a better chance to have a better playoff spot.
Without sort of underestimating it, you've always given the impression that, when you join up with Wales, you're there playing with your mates, having a laugh, having a good time. Is that too simplistic a take on why you enjoy being in this environment so much? What makes it so special?
I think it is just as simple as that. It's just we have such a good group here, and we've been together a long time, and even the youngsters coming through now, we've kind of integrated them really good, and everybody's just one big group. And yeah, just training today, for example, we're just having a laugh, and I know it's the day before a game, but we're doing the proper training, but we're having a good time at the same time, and it gives you that energy and that positive mood going into tomorrow. And yeah, it's just everything we do here seems to just be a laugh. We have fun, but when we need to work hard, we get our heads down and do the work properly.
And I guess it strikes me as the kind of environment from day one, you've been allowed to be yourself. You've been allowed to be Gareth Bale. I was reading the story of when you used to go home to have Sunday lunch when you were really young, when you first started coming to camp. So it feels like a place where, like I've said, the FAW, they've allowed you to always be you.
Yeah, no, it's been incredible. Since I first come, I've always felt looked after, whether it be by the staff that are in the camp, the players that were older than me when I came in, always looked after me, always encouraged me to do what I do best. And yeah, we've tried to continue doing that. And even for the youngsters coming in now, there's an environment that it's enjoyable. It's one that you want to come away with Wales, you want to be a part of it, because when you don't come, you feel like you're missing out on something because you're having such a good time and you're achieving great things. So yeah, we've kept that going. We've kept that kind of team spirit, that bond going, that togetherness, and yeah, it's made the national team even more special.
I'm assuming though you don't go home for Sunday lunch nowadays, though.
No, not anymore. I'm plus in the COVID bubble, we're not allowed. So.
Playing for Wales, does it still mean the same to you as when you were 16 and you got that first cap, or has it meant even more to you the older that you've gotten?
Yeah, obviously it meant a lot to me when I was young, but I think the more I'm involved, the more I guess it means more to me. And especially when you're coming towards the end, I guess it means a bit more because you know it's not going to carry on forever. So yeah, it's just special to put this shirt on. There's no two ways about it. You ask any player who's been here, it's just a special country, a special bond with everybody from the players to the staff to the fans, even the media. Everyone seems to be always pushing in the right direction, and it's just, yeah, it's hard to describe because it's just that special feeling, and I guess people don't understand it, and it's difficult to explain, and maybe that's why, yeah, I guess other countries may be a bit jealous because we just have the bond and the mix so perfect. It's hard to replicate.
You've mentioned other countries. There was the story of your agent, and he said, talking about the possibility of playing for England, and you said, if you want to be my agent, don't ever say that again. Do you And there's been talk that if you played for, if you were Spanish or Brazilian, the world would just be completely in awe of you. Do you think of that side of things at all?
No, it's difficult for me to say, but I feel even just as a country, even when we get to the semi-finals, it's just not made such a big deal of as where another country was to do it. So yeah, we definitely don't get the full credit we deserve, but yeah, we're Wales. I guess we're used to it, and as long as we have our own fans backing, we don't need anyone else's.
It's part of the fun of being a Wales fan, in my opinion. And just in terms of your current situation, since the last games, injury has kept you out of the Real Madrid side. So how much of a challenge has it been for you to be fit for this camp, or has the significance of the camp and at the end of the group given you a focus to get yourself back to match fitness?
Yeah, no, it's been a difficult road to get fit. Yeah, obviously I have to thank my wife a lot, because she's given up a lot for me to get fit and to really push myself and give me the chance to be at this camp. So yeah, it's been a difficult road. Obviously, once hopefully I'm on the pitch tomorrow, it'll all be worth it. And yeah, just the pure focus was to try and get back for these games, because they're so important. And yeah, like every player, they want to be a part of every game, especially for Wales. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it like every other time.
Danny Ward, he said yesterday, he said, what Gaz has achieved, it's kind of an extra incentive for us to help him get to a World Cup. He's helped us out so much over the years, so it would be nice of us to repay the favour. Is that nice to hear, I bet?
Yeah, no, of course, it's great to hear great words from your own teammates, but yeah, we all want to help each other. I think he wants to help me, I want to help him. It's just the way we've been brought up here, the way we've got I guess the bond perfect, and yeah, I think that's why we've been so successful. We've been all pushing in the right direction to help each other, and when you have a team fighting for each other, you've always got a chance.
There's still, a lot of work to be done ahead of the World Cup. We need to get there in the first place, but I guess it is the one thing that's missing from your CV at the moment. How much would it mean to you if you were able to put Wales in a really strong position to get to Qatar?
Yeah, it would mean everything to do as much as I possibly can for my country, the same as everyone else would say. So yeah, something that we all want to achieve. Yeah, obviously coming towards the latter end of my career, I'm not sure how many more chances I'm going to have. Maybe it's the last one. So yeah, we're going to give it all. We're going to give everything, and that's all we can do. We'll never have any regrets if we give 100% on the pitch and 100% committed like we always are. So yeah, we're just looking forward to the challenge.
If I could take you back to when you were 16 and you got that first cap, what would you say to your 16-year-old self looking back at everything that you've achieved?
I probably wouldn't believe what I've achieved, to be honest, but when I made my first, when I made my debut, so I wouldn't say anything, because it's the journey that football takes you on. It has its highs, it has its lows. You just have to show your character through your whole career and keep bouncing back and keep doing well, and yeah, that's all any player can do.